Hey, here's a brief walkthrough showing you how to record a screencast using Crankwheel with or without a screen sharing viewer connected, and how you can share a screencast that you've recorded in a number of different ways. So first of all, I start sharing my webcam or whatever I want to share, and I can start recording immediately, or I can start recording after a viewer has connected. In this case, let's pretend there's a viewer getting connected here. And now the viewer can see me. You can see in the little preview pane here the view that the viewer has. Right now I have my webcam blurred. I can turn that on or off. If I leave it blurred and I start sharing my full screen, then what you'll see, it's a little hard to see in the preview, we'll see it better once the video is played back, is that the background is removed and you can see the screen share through the background. Now at any point when you want to start recording, you can click this button. So now I'm recording the session. And we'll just make a very brief recording and then see what we can do with it. At any point while I'm recording, I can pause the recording by clicking there again, do something else in the screen share, and then continue recording by clicking here again. So if there's a part of your screen sharing meeting that you don't want to have end up in the recording, you can handle it that way. Once you're ready to complete the recording and finish your meeting, you click the stop button. And if you were recording, it's going to show you a preview here. You can immediately give your recording a name. So we'll call this one a demonstration recording. And you'll see that it takes a few seconds to upload the recording to the server and then process it on the server, which can take anywhere from a few seconds to some minutes, depending on how long your recording is and how busy the processing server is. Now, we'll note a few things here. I can allow video sharing for myself of this video. I can allow it to be used in Projector for my company, which we'll take a look at later. And I can allow anybody in this company account to share the video. So let's allow all of those for now. And you'll see it's been processed, so I can reload the page. I can see a preview of the video right here. And you can see with the webcam how the background removal works, is that I'm here in the foreground, my background is removed, so we can use that real estate to show a part of the screen share through it. So that's quite convenient. Now, videos that you've recorded will show up here under videos. And here's the one we just did. And you can download the video file here. You can share it here. You can either grab a link and just share that as a link, or you can grab this kind of email template. If you copy that and paste it into an email, you'll see that it has this little animated preview, and that animated preview will be shown on the recipient's side when they receive an email like that. Now let's look at just what the recipient receives, what it looks like if you share a link or if they click the link on the preview. That's what the page looks like. You can turn off this part if you don't want your name and email to be shown. You get a video player, and you are able to track their views. So if you click here, I can see that there's been one view a few seconds ago. It didn't really play any of the video. But this will actually update every 15 seconds or so and show you the percent of attention held for anybody that did play the video. You can also create more so-called segments if you want to track different parts of the people that you're sending links to. So you can generate a share link for each different segment. That's more advanced functionality. So that's how you would share a recording by email. You can also share a recording to a viewer in a screen sharing session. We'll just take a very brief look at what that looks like. So let's say I have a viewer connecting here, and I'm going to do it on the same screen. A little bit confusing, but this is the viewer experience. And because I chose to make that video available as a projector video, I can show it in session. So let's find that. Oh, let's share this video here. Share your screen to a Tesla. So on the viewer end, they'll be asked to click, and this is done so that we can play audio when the video plays. And the video will start playing automatically. video, you can pause it, you can keep playing it, you can stop it prematurely, and so on. So that's how you can share a video within a screen sharing session, and that happens in full quality. So that's it for the brief overview of how to create screencasts in Crankwheel and how to share them by email and in session. Thank you.
With thousands of online apps, you have $1 trillion of technology at your fingertips. So if you want to harness the power of the internet, let me show you how you can automate your work by sending your online forms and order data to the most popular apps. Say hello to Sperse.io, a no-code automation system with a native WordPress installation. You won't need expensive software or programming work, which will save you precious time and money in the long run. I'll show you how this works. First, you'll need to install the plugin and enter the license key you receive after your order. You can then click this Get Started button to browse and discover from over 100 apps. From the app directory, you can search, filter, or scroll to find available apps. Then select any app to add to your connection settings. Of course, you'll need to have an active account for the app to use it. You can add as many accounts for each app as you like. Let's say you have 5 Google accounts. You can link them like this. Now let's create an integration and see it in action. The idea is quite simple. You can take data from any source, like web forms or webhooks, and then post that input to the application you want to connect to. Let's try an example of connecting a WooCommerce order with Google Sheets. You'll want to connect your source data to the application by using this simple drag and drop feature. On the right side are the destination application fields, and on the left side, you can search for a source field and drag it over here. For example, first name, last name, email, and date created. Once you've mapped your fields, let's give this integration a name and save it. This will create a new integration bot to get your job done. We call these integration bots spots, short for Sperse bots. As you can see, we have 3 different integration spots created here to perform 3 actions after a new order comes in. Now I'll place a demo order, and as you can see in these other tabs, the spots have pushed the order details to Google Sheets, my Aweber email campaign manager, and my Sperse CRM account. We can view the real-time activity log for details, which shows if each action was completed successfully. You can click on the IP address to see the details, or view the log details of each request. You also have an option to click the Retry button to modify and rerun a failed transaction. If you didn't find what you were looking for, or need a custom integration or functionality, our team is here to work with you. Hope you enjoyed this demo. Thanks for watching.
Aweber is a very popular and highly recommended autoresponder and email marketing automation software. If you don't have an Aweber account, create one here. Let me show you how it works. If you already have an Aweber account, click this Signing with Aweber button, which will open up a new window to log in. Enter your credentials and click Allow Access. Copy the Aweber verification code and paste it into the field. Next, give this integration a display name and click Save Changes. If you have multiple Aweber accounts, you can add them all here. Click here to set up a new form integration. If you found this helpful, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel.